In a significant legal development, a federal judge has temporarily blocked President Trump's executive order aimed at ending birthright citizenship. The order, issued just days ago, has sparked widespread controversy and immediate legal challenges. Judge John C. Coughenour of the United States District Court in Seattle issued a 14-day restraining order putting a temporary halt to the president's directive. This ruling marks an early but substantial obstacle to the Trump administration's efforts to reshape immigration law. The judge's decision came as no surprise to legal experts, many of whom had publicly questioned the order's constitutionality. The temporary block will remain in effect while the court considers the legal arguments presented by both sides. This pause provides a crucial window for a more thorough examination of the order's provisions and their potential consequences. The coming days will undoubtedly see a flurry of legal activity as both sides prepare for a protracted legal battle. Judge Coughenour's ruling delivered a sharp rebuke to the Trump administration's legal arguments. In his statement, he characterized the executive order as blatantly unconstitutional, leaving no room for ambiguity in his assessment. The judge's words reflect the prevailing legal consensus surrounding birthright citizenship, a principle enshrined in the 14th Amendment. His decision underscores the judiciary's crucial role in upholding the Constitution, particularly in the face of executive actions perceived as overreaching. The judge expressed astonishment that any lawyer would attempt to defend the order's legality. He argued that the executive branch does not have the authority to unilaterally alter the interpretation of a constitutional amendment. This forceful rejection of the administration's position signals a potentially difficult road ahead for President Trump in his quest to restrict birthright citizenship. The judge's skepticism towards the order's legal basis suggests that overturning this initial ruling will be an uphill battle. President Trump wasted no time in responding to the judge's decision, making his displeasure clear in a series of strongly worded statements. He accused the judge of engaging in judicial activism and vowed to appeal the ruling to the highest court. The president, known for his combative approach, framed the legal battle as a fight for national sovereignty and border security. This sets the stage for a prolonged legal confrontation that could ultimately reach the Supreme Court. Despite the setback, the president remained defiant, expressing confidence in his administration's legal position. He reiterated his belief that birthright citizenship has been misapplied and pledged to continue his efforts to restrict it. The president's unwavering stance on this issue underscores its importance to his political base and his determination to reshape immigration policy. The coming months will reveal whether this legal challenge will weaken his resolve or further embolden his efforts. Section 4. The Executive Order, Targeting Birthright Citizenship. The president's executive order seeks to redefine birthright citizenship in the United States. It targets children born to undocumented immigrants, denying them automatic citizenship. The order also affects children born to mothers on temporary visas if the father is not a citizen. Critics argue it circumvents the 14th Amendment. They contend the president is exceeding his authority. The courts will now grapple with this constitutional question. Section 5 Legal Challenges, a united front against the order. The president's executive order has faced swift opposition from a diverse coalition of states and organizations. 22 states and several activist groups have filed lawsuits challenging the order's legality. They argue the order violates the 14th Amendment and undermines American democracy. The involvement of multiple states adds complexity, potentially leading to a landmark Supreme Court decision. The legal challenges argue the order contradicts over a century of legal precedent. Concerns include creating stateless children and separating families. Courts will weigh these arguments as they assess the order's constitutionality. The outcome could have far-reaching consequences for the future of citizenship in the United States. Section 6. The 14th Amendment, a century of legal precedent. The legal battle over President Trump's executive order hinges on the interpretation of the 14th Amendment, a cornerstone of American constitutional law. Ratified in 1868, the 14th Amendment was primarily intended to grant citizenship to formerly enslaved people after the Civil War. However, its language is broadly written, stating that all persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens. This seemingly straightforward statement has been the subject of much debate and interpretation over the years. Despite attempts to narrow its scope, the 14th Amendment has consistently been interpreted by the courts to guarantee birthright citizenship to nearly all babies born on United States soil. There are very few exceptions to this rule, including children of foreign diplomats and children born on United States territory under enemy occupation. This long-standing legal precedent poses a significant obstacle to the Trump administration's efforts to restrict birthright citizenship through executive action. Section 7. Broader implications, a defining moment for citizenship. The legal battle over President Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship represents a pivotal moment in American history. It raises fundamental questions about the nature of citizenship, the limits of executive power, and the enduring legacy of the 14th Amendment. The outcome of this legal battle could have profound implications for the future of immigration policy, shaping the demographic and social fabric of the nation for generations to come. The case also highlights the growing partisan divide in the United States, with immigration emerging as a particularly contentious issue. The legal challenges to the executive order are likely to further fuel this divide, potentially leading to increased polarization and social unrest. As the courts grapple with these complex legal and social issues, the nation watches closely, awaiting a decision that could redefine what it means to be an American citizen. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts on this critical issue in the comments below. Your voice matters.